You get home, you sit down and start to read. 20 minutes in a day is all you need. Work together, adding miles up every day. J.J. Harris is traveling around the USA. Reading our way across 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 the USA.
Hi guys, it's Miss Melina. Now it's time for our Reading Our Way Across the USA update. Did we make it to Graceland? What's our next destination? Let's find out. Congratulations to 3rd grade, who had the highest number of reading minutes. They read 5,386 minutes. Now that we're here, let's learn all about the Graceland Mansion. Graceland was home to one of America's most famous musicians, Elvis Presley. It now serves as a museum in his honor. So, who was Elvis Presley and why do we need to know about him? Let's take a closer look. Graceland is located in Memphis, Tennessee, right over here. Elvis was a singer and actor. He was born on January 8th in 1935 in Tupelo, Mississippi. He was the only child of Vernon and Gladys Presley. His family was poor and his father had a tough time holding down a job. For a while, Elvis and his mom lived with his grandmother while his father spent 8 months in prison. Growing up, Elvis was a shy child who was very close to his mother. At a young age, people noticed that Elvis had an excellent singing voice. At the age of 10, he gave his first public singing performance. He also got his first guitar that year. Elvis loved playing the guitar. He carried it with him wherever he went, even to school. He never got formal singing or guitar lessons, and he never learned to read music. He just watched other people play and learned songs by ear. Elvis had a unique style of music and performance all his own. His music was a combination of country and gospel music. He also danced around on stage shaking his hips. At the time, many adults were shocked by his music and dancing. When he went on TV, he was usually asked not to dance or was filmed from the waist up. Teenagers, however, loved Elvis's music and dancing. They had never seen anything like it, and they loved it. Elvis is often called the King of Rock and Roll, or simply the King. Elvis gave nearly 11,000 concert performances during his concert years from 1969 to 1977. Elvis had 18 number one hits in the U.S. from Heartbreak Hotel in 1956 to Suspicious Minds in 1969. Elvis is the only solo performer to have been inducted into the Rock and Roll, Country, and Gospel Halls of Fame. In the spring of 1957, when Elvis Presley was 22, he purchased the home and grounds of Graceland for just over $100,000. As a young boy, Elvis promised his parents he would make a lot of money and buy them the finest house in town, putting an end to years of struggle. For Elvis Presley, Graceland, a charming and stately colonial revival-style mansion for himself and his parents, was the fulfillment of that childhood promise. You can explore the famous Jungle Room with its green shag carpets, Polynesian feel, and exotically carved wood. In 1974, Elvis redecorated with the current furnishings he stumbled upon at a Memphis furniture store. This room became a family favorite, and Elvis liked it in part because it was reminiscent of Hawaii, where he enjoyed vacationing, filmmaking, and performing. You can also check out the Elvis Presley Automobile Museum. Elvis loved cars, and the museum displays some of his favorites. Stroll down a tree-lined street and see over 15 vehicles owned by Elvis. Highlights of this most impressive Elvis Presley museum include his pink Cadillac, Harley-Davidson motorcycles, a 1975 Dino Ferrari, a 1973 Stutz Blackhawk, the pink Jeep from Blue Hawaii, and more. Before you leave, be sure to check out the Trophy Building. It houses an amazing collection of Elvis's gold and platinum records, as well as other great memorabilia from Elvis's early career, his movies, his charitable endeavors, and more. This room highlights Elvis's lasting legacy, which includes 14 Grammy Award nominations, winning 3 times, 40 top 10 songs, including 18 number 1 hits, and last but not least, proof that Elvis fever still lives on. His music and movies are still very popular. He made an estimated $55 million in 2012. Well, that's all for this week. Remember to read, read, read. Tell your friends we can't do it without them. Next week, we're headed to the Toltec Indian Mounds in Arkansas. We will need to travel 139 miles to get there by next Monday. I know you can do it. Remember, you can check out where we've been and where we are now right outside the library. See you next week.